Yeah, they're basically warp gates. They wrap you in they ensconce you in a weft of stagnant time and send you across the empty, dead void between stars. It's a channel point redeem. The song request one. If it doesn't go in the queue, I'll refund it, but I think I've worked out the bugs. As long as you send specifically a Spotify song link request. Fast until they yield, midnight mare and blood red roan. Fight them till it's not your own. Sound the horn and call the cry. How many of them can we make die? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the March of Cambridus. But, a filk and or sea shanty, it is not, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, my song thing is only set up for Spotify. I don't have, I mean, this isn't even a custom made thing. This is mostly a pre-made streamer bot resource that I've kludged a little bit of fixes because it's very old. A few versions old and I had to fix it. So I don't really have a flex to make it work with Spotify as well. What's in our hold? A lot of shit. All right, so first agenda, we're heading up to Faith's Fall because our bat comrade, Ossifer, wants to build a thing there. Faith's Fall, yep. 5 crew and 6 bronze wood. We're gonna hit Faith's Fall. We go to, yeah, we're gonna Faith's Fall, Hybris. There's a couple side quests we picked up to polish off in Hybris. We'll go back to New Winchester because we need to finish the Incautious Dryers quest. Dreki, do not forget to turn in the bloody quest this time. And then we will restock and head back north to Hybris because the Eleutheria gate was north of it. Nightmare and blood red road, back to your side, your own. Sound the horn and call the cry. How many of them can we make that? So it's a flying train? Yeah, yeah. We're sailing our train in the sky. It makes perfect sense. I see. I made just like a little loop. Noted. Yeah, Sunless Skies is very interesting. You can see the year is 1900-ish. I say ish because it's a bit of alt history. Considering the conceit is that, I guess by the time this game takes place, it's been about 40 years? 40 years, I think, since part of London fell into the Neath. So it just kind of fell into this underground area. Always going for the unusual items. Ooh, we got some salon stewed gossip. Reminds you of the scrapped idea for your mini games. First model Steam train. You train predicts it work. I mean, trains have certainly gone back a very long time. And then you even have the vacuum trains, which I think were in the 1700s, the first one that was experimented, which gives us the delightful phrase of a horse being reduced to, I quote, soup-like homogenate. And that's just a series of words, all right? Probably need to turn the music down just a smidge. And get a nice straightaway. Like -22? I think that's better. I think that's a better balance. Hyperloops. Yeah. Yeah, there's actually a, I think it's, yeah, not Behind the Bastards. Well, There's Your Problem did a really nice recent episode on the Hyperloop shit of the history of it and all of the scams and stuff. And you would be surprised at exactly how many places have alleged to try and build Hyperloops, aka vacuum train sections. It's certainly a wild ride. Although I hope the ride you're getting in is not any of those trains. It's just frustrating to see the dollar amounts being grifted. Might have a fuel problem. So if we hit Hybris... Hopefully our bat does not, like, take the 5 crew persons. If we go from 7 down to 2 out of 8, I think we're going to be hitting a lot of negative events, because not only will we be below 50%, I feel like if we're below or at 25%, there's an even greater amount of possible negative events. Magnetically propelled trains. I mean, the Japanese trains are really, really effective. Yes. We shall assist the Corruptorous Hoarder with his collection. The Hoarder hurries a handful of your crew across that monstrous carcass, its instructions giving rhythm to their labor. They build in concert with its directives, sawing bronzewood, scaffolding the walls. An unlucky number is ordered into the sigil-rotted cavities of the messenger corpse. The gland, bubonic as a citrus fruit, let us swell without a light, good and blue when lamplit. If you have eyes, you'll not miss it, growls the Hoarder. Half return. Bedraggled and slick with sweat and mucus, they report that they found the gland the Cryptopterous Hoarder sought. Unfortunately, it was nothing but a worm-eaten clot of ossified tissue that they brought home. Almost worthless, rasps the Hoarder softly. Well, we did as they wanted. Not good. Very not good. A lot more they can help is its definition of a mild mental hazard. The train is good in general. Gotta love the mass transit. Scavenge language. Basically. but they're a bat instead of a rat. Rat, bat, rat, rat. Pack, rat, rat, bat. Pack, rats, bats, rat, track. Leave it tracks. The rat pack backs rat. The backpack rat track. The bat rat track pack. All right. Shore leave. Join the crew in their song. Get rid of a little bit of terror. Nice. We need to... No, we're taking Percy Blythe to... Where were we taking Percy Blythe? Shice. Where is it? You find the quest. Oh no, right, let go! You fool! You fool, I spin! Not my blanket! Oh, I'm all tangled up now. Shit, right, let go! Damn it! Why did you do this? You know how long is it gonna take me to get out? Fuck! Damn it! Oh god, the worm on a string's in here too. Oh jeez! No! Stop it! Oh man, it's like Shibari in here. I'm all wound up. I'm knotted. It's knotted. We're knotted. This is gonna take a while to untangle. I can't believe you've done this to me, Ryleko. Right, we're returning Percy to Hybris this time. Also, I'll hydrate. Hey, yep. Hey. Where's like a water bottle I can throw at you? Train using liquid mercury to move since steel floats in liquid mercury. Oh, but train. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that would work too well. I feel like the Japanese trains have kind of. I'm not the guy who mentioned Shibari. All right, it too. The atmosphere thickens the nearer you get to the swamp. Spores cloud the air as do swarms of fat-bellied flies. Ropes of white mushroom hang in the air like homecoming banners. You order your crewmen to lay Percy Blythe on his ruined back near the largest tree. You wait a while, but nothing happens, other than the gentle decay of Blythe's sagging flesh into the warmth. Eventually, you are forced to go back to the station for shelter. When you return, Blythe is gone. A handful of metals gleam under the silent boughs of dead trees. Wait. What the fuck happened to my soul? Pugnant, febrile, and unappetizing? The fuck happened? No shot. I didn't get a soul effect when I took him to the Bronze Woods. What was it? Trader's Wood. That's bullshit. Tasty and a bit angy. Well, the doubles at Carillion are very effective at purifying souls. You know, they also sell purified souls. You know, we can just have a whole bottle of them. All right, let's write a port report while we're here. There's a down locomotive. That was the other side quest. Lead a small team through the slopes of marches and groaning fungal forests, where the drone of insects infected by fruiting spikes of fungus drowns out all other sound. Hidden deep in the bogs, you would have almost passed by the fallen engine. The tackety engine rises from the marsh like a stick in the water, battered and smoking. All right, let's help out the crew. You order your crew to pitch in, donning wetsuits and gathering cloth about your mouths. The leader of the tacketies is the second lieutenant. Captain went down when we were hit off the White Arches. Who guides you through the creaking engine. The ramshackle locomotive is seeping with marsh water and reeks of the damp. Accounting for all the crew and salvaging supplies takes hours, but the lieutenant will not relent until it is done. As night draws in, she goes in with you one last time. The bottom of the engine, all but sunk in the marsh, is a heavy box that takes 2 to carry out. We can get passage from here. We couldn't lose this. Oh, hell yeah. We got some good reputation. Hey, barrels of unseasoned hours. Why not? We also got a level up, so let's go ahead and spend that. So to recap our character to date, we are a revolutionary. Someone came to kill us, and we lived. We did a spell in prison. We've worked as a servant to the nobles, and we also work the train yards. Our predecessor is disgraced, and we are following in their footsteps. We took a loan from London to pioneer the Reach, and we were a settler trying to make our way, making a new homestead. We were a part of the blockade of New Winchester. We're fighting with the Tacites and trying to delay the arrival of Her Majesty's company ships. We've also had a seance with the occult. And now we take our next facet. Ooh, an exercise regimen. Interesting. A scandal. Spirified. Oh, that's a repeat. Narrow escape. Get it when we... Okay, so... Noted. And this last one, a thief oath. Interesting. I'm kind of split between an exercise regimen or a thief oath. Thief oath is nice in that it will reduce our nightmares, which we do have one. So that would be nice. Narrow escape is tempting because we did, you know, this is... I like these two because they're very applicable to, like, we unlock them because something happened to our character. They're not like these generic ones. I feel like these are, like, more accurate. I feel like I don't want to go with thief oath, though. I'm thinking exercise regimen. Simply because, you know, we worked the train yards, we were a servant, you know, we did a spell in prison. Like, I feel like, and we were part of the rebellion, I feel like our character needs to be someone who stays physically active, to live in this world. Ooh. A program of calisthenics. You've helpfully illustrated a manual of exercise to improve your flexibility, your carriage, and an erect bearing. Interesting word choice there. Evening constitutionals. A brisk walk clears the lungs and the mind. Fresh air is best, of course, but when away from port, you must content yourself with a sprightly turn around in the locomotive. I like the calisthenics. Nice. All right, we're getting those stats are getting up. All right, now we need to head back to Winchester. I would like to make a quick stop at... Oh, great. We have some Cantankerite to fight. Alright, dude. We need to let our heat die off a little bit. Alright, now let's try and finish this fucker off. Uh-oh. Abandon the hold. We can afford to lose a little bit of supplies. We'll destroy the remains. We'll take the fear drop. We also do need a few more sky stories because we've kind of been burning through those. Right. We have basically one more barrel. I think we'll make it just fine. I need to check. Do we have a current quest from the circus? Oh, Durangar starting off in the void. We'll have to see if that pays out for them. I think Chimera has been sapping all of your luck because they seem to be yeeting me pretty consistently, but you are you're having kind of the opposite luck. The biotechnomancy, yes, no. There's a little bit of flesh and tech synthesis because like there's a couple areas in the reach that are very mushroom coated, and there's like, so the Percy Blythe that we dropped off at the beginning is very synthesis of biology and flesh situation because, you know, he's kind of fused with a fungus hive mind. Dodge that. Dodge that. Nice. Nice. Loot the hold. Give me some fuel, baby. Give me some fuel. Unseasoned hours. Not what I wanted. I hope you're having a good evening, Durangar. Despite the slip up into the void. Chance's gloom. Stream of train whistles in the distance. Marauders embarking on a raid. Don't mind me, I'm just a simple train sailing through the skies. Fortunately, we can't fit a miner, so free resources we are missing. Alas, alas. What I'd give for that ass? No, that doesn't fit. A homestead. We may be able to get fuel from it. Uh-oh. Oh no! The dog! The unreasonably large dog! He's gotten loose! He must be in the rat's nesting area. Put the fear of God into them. Or at least the terror that only a bugle can sound. Find a bugle among the rat's effects and put it to your lips. It tastes very faintly of fur, rust, and copper. You blow through the instrument. The sound sends the inadvisably big dog scampering in terror. Aw, poor doggy. Trade a sky story for supplies. Let's go for reducing terror, because we're not going to Magna Lines anytime soon. Idea for a boss one of your games? He's basically connected with the human brain that can see into the future. Future side always gets a bit squiggly because you have to clarify how reliable it is. And whether it's a situation where it's what could be or a definitive what will be. I'm certainly always more of a fan of what could be rather than any form of divination, just because, I don't know. I don't like taking away a person's agency. So I don't really vibe with a lot of divination stuff, because I feel like it implies we have less control over our lives than we do, despite how often the world is random, how many things are outside of our control. There always is something we can do. Burn ministry approved literature. That's pretty funny. We'll burn some supplies. It kind of sucks. That's very expensive. Basically, we just lost like 70 money because supplies are 40 each and fuel is 20, so oof. All right, let's turn in our port reports. We'll get a little bit of money. Day 6 Machina future site. Brain subjected herself to science during a war to help a general. All right, so let's turn the hour. Let's keep 2 hours because most of the relays need us to use some hours. Let's get fuel, supplies. Might as well just get a whole bunch because we're just gonna try and go straight through. Do we need to repair a locomotive? No, but we do need to hire people. Known where the judgments keep their thrones. Level is known where the judgments keep. Do I know this? I don't remember knowing this. Alright, I need to hire crew. We need to hire many crew. Alright, we're back at max. That is nice. Alright, so explore the city. Let's escort the incautious driver home. The incautious driver's mother greets you both at the gate. Her tone is chillier than lustrum frost. The prodigal returns, then. Somewhat late, but I suppose better late than never. Her father would have been pleased to see the effort. Well, better come in. The funeral party gathers on the main lawn behind the house, sipping wine and eating delicate sandwiches without crusts. Look for the incautious driver. You find the driver in a dusty old playroom. A portrait hangs on the wall, showing a young boy and his younger sibling. My older brother and I, the driver confides. We aren't close. He was outdoorsy, while I spent most of my time in here. I almost died of a sky sickness as a baby. Took a long time to recover, and I was very frail. Mother and father thought best I stay indoors. I didn't mind. The world outside sounded terrible. Full of monsters and diseases and accidents. I was happier with my toy trains and my window garden and my books. attend the funeral on the lawn. The ceremony is solemn. Members of the family take turns to lay flowers on the coffin and say a few words. The driver places a flower but says nothing. You find them later in the shadow of a rose bush brought all the way from Old London. It was father who said I should leave, you know. Their voice is quiet. I had to work, after all, and he knew I liked botany. He arranged a position for me at the nature reserve and booked passage on a reputable engine. First time I'd left New Winchester. Lay our hand on the driver's shoulder. Comrade in arms. We crashed within sight of our destination. When I stumbled into port, I wasn't afraid of anything anymore. I thought I'd found my courage in the wilds, but it was the Verdant, wasn't it? He colonized me and took away my fear. The driver looks at the house, to the dark window of the playroom. When it's done with me, which version of myself will remain? They frown. Can we go now? Is there anything at the Promise of Days? Nope, nothing. All right, now I think we have to bring them to... Oh. Help the driver make a decision. What do I want, Captain? The driver smiles awkwardly. How can I even tell anymore? Everything in my head says I should go to the nature reserve. End this already. But the Verdant fragment... Is it fair to condemn it so that I can go on? Recommend they finish the journey. Recommend freeing the Verdant fragment. I feel they should be allowed to be their own person. We shall finish the journey. So they will be free of the impulses that the fragment is giving them. You're right, of course. I spent too many years worrying about consequences. We must finish this. To the nature reserve, then. Alright, if we're heading to the nature reserve, was there anything for me to pick up? Fort Avon. Nah. Oh, I didn't mean to turn in the port reports. That's right. I need to gather like 6. I kind of like this song. Of course, anybody watches the VOD, they're simply going to have to make do with the Sunless Skies ambiance and songs. On the plus side, that's why I always try and have these Spotify song things showing up. The undergrowth draws in. The calls of unknown, gargantuan beasts rattle your engine. Here, the reach runs wild. Ooh. delicious honey. These fucking bees! Loot them! Listen to their death hymn. These bees! Get them as well! Yeah! Got him! Fortunately, our mirrors is too low, and I don't want to lose any crew members before we head to Eleutheria. If I remember correctly, when we like complete one of the officers' full plot lines, they permanently, like, their quest is done even for future captains. So that's why I want to close this one out now while I can. Just in case I snarf up bad and die. You know, we'll have made some permanent progress, even if we're basically slag for the rest of our officers. Left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, lefty, right, right, left, 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 right, left, right, 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 left, 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 right, right, left, left, right. Let's go do this. Let's do this. Let's do it, do this. I think it's base of research. No, Albert's idle into the reserve. Driver has retained their sanity. Driver is ready to finish this. With difficulty, you help the driver drag the remnants of the fragment to the great tree in the middle of the reserve. Once again, its buds open up, showering spores to absorb the memories into itself. You're close enough to taste some of them yourself this time, an acrid, sour taste in the back of your throat. From it, an image forms in your mind. A squirming black cancer writhing in the heart of a god. A sudden darkness, light extinguished by a betrayal. A single burning thought. Murderer. The image fades. The edges withering from memory. The driver steps away, breathing out the last of their infestation. Their eyes no longer glint emerald, but the damper green of moss. They stand differently now, not trembling with the effort of keeping still. Ooh, the incautious driver is now judicious. Iron by 10 and affiliation with establishment by 2. Interesting. 4,000 experience. Nice. 10 iron. Damn. So instead of getting 8 stats, they are giving us 10 stats. Too bad I can't double check what stats the incautious driver was giving us. I think a train operated by Souls of the Damned would be a cool visual. I mean, sure. Whee! I mean, what are they damned by? Are they damned by circumstance? Are they damned by actions they've undertaken? Are they damned by association? Are they damned by their own hand? Damnation takes many forms, some more by degrees and perception than others. Is it the souls themselves burning like tinder? Do their bodies not rot and they work unceasing? Their labor, their toil in afterlife, eternal at the beck of a captain, damned twice over. First to forever try and work away his debt, though his sins grow ever longer. Like Sisyphus, he sails, always trying to pay it down, but failing in the end as it grows longer. Who we fighting? We got some ministry ships over here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fuck them up. Fuck them up. No, don't fuck me up. Ow, rude. All I did was shoot you, all right? You don't need to shoot me. Fuck you. Always loot the unusual cargo. Ooh, some sheaf of papers. Ministry stamp permit? Very nice. That is some of the good shit. Ah. Oh, my back. Oh, it hurts so much. Oh, man. I feel like I need to... Let's see if I can get, like, a massage, because... I've got some, like, knots in my back in, like, specific areas that, like, I don't think just getting just the right back crack are gonna fix. Plus, it has been a very long time since I ever had a massage. When I was better at being consistent on working out, I like to try and get one once a month just to, like, relax the muscles. Even, like, a really cheap, basic one can be pretty beneficial to clear out some of the knots. Skeletons and some zombies, mainly concept of hell, but after an ass whooping, Satan is now forced out of trains manned by sinners. I mean, that just kind of makes me think of the game Monster Train, because it has... Ah! Give us that snake booty. Give us that snake... Y'all are the ones bringing the snake booty, the spooty. Snake booties and boobs. Welcome, 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 everybody. Let me pause the jams for a second so we can commiserate. Welcome on by Lycus, and thank you for the recent subscription tapes. Never necessary, but it is always appreciated. Lycus, I hope you are having a fantastic time. Because I know you're a fantastic person with fantastic art. If y'all are coming here from Lycus's stream and have forgotten to follow them, let me make that easy. I just clicked a button. Ah! What the fuck? What was that? Phantom Knight, a resubscription. 3 months with Dreki? Not clickbait. Gone among us. Ah! No tapes. Tapes. Tapes, you're criming. You're criming on main tapes. Thank you for giving the subscription to Lycus. Lycus, I hope you enjoy the amazing emotes. Wow, okay. Who'd you hit with the bomb? You got Twin Fin. All right, you got Dandy. Amazing. Now the emote artist can use the emotes she has drawn. Putatami, nice. Uniquely, another amazing bean. Ilsa Whittles, Popacorn, Ungluta, Glutata, Viokadu, Viukadu, White Dragon, and Sir Squiddle. Sir Squiddle? Oh my! I'm sure they are a distinguished gentleperson of these squidding types. That's me. Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoy the emotes by all sorts of wonderful people who have done them. Welcome to the Ziggurat, Tori. Why? I hope you enjoyed here. You have a very cool model. Thank you, thank you. I am merely the puppet, though. All credit to the amazing artists who make this possible. The model was arted and rigged by one Shadow Phoenix or Sapphire, depending on what platform you find them on. They have done all sorts of stuff, so highly, highly, highly recommend giving their work a gander and showing them some love as well. How's my night going? Yeah, night going pretty good so far. Having a great time. Positivity up. The day kind of sucked. Thought the week was gonna be good. Maybe I could salvage it, but it's a little frustrating. But let me get the music back on. So, I think today I wanted to mix up the music a bit. So that's why we had the Spotify today. Feel free to request any filk or sea shanties into the queue. I kind of did a quick filk playlist, but Spotify's understanding of filk is not so great. Phantom Knight! Shit! No! Fight the thing! They don't have computers here! Why are you throwing all those mana chips? They don't know what to do with them! Oh, fuck. Thank you for the 245 mana. It will be put to great use in defending the Ziggurat and providing funds to the amazing mages who create stuff over here. Namely artists. Mostly it's artists. I'm usually commissioning art. So that introduced me to a new musician state. Will Wood. Very boppy, tongue-in-cheek big band. It's a good time. Ooh, interdasting. All right, so if you don't know this game, it is called Sunless Skies. It is based off an old browser game a number of years ago called Fallen London, wherein part of London fell into the Neath, which is like a cavern beneath London, hence Fallen London. Now, welcome to the Ziggurat, Ungulata. I hope you enjoy your time here. Someone give the snake a head pat. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird Victorian-ish setting. It's the song request redeem, and it needs to be Spotify links. Sorry, I should have clarified that. Because the audio thing is a StreamerBot Spotify thing that I was able to get working, and I've made some slight modifications. Because like the last time it was published, it was back when StreamFX was a free and generally available plugin for OBS, which is not true anymore. So I had to fix the sound thing, the text. The only thing I couldn't fix is it's actually supposed to do like a bar, a progress bar around the box. Hail of the Shadow. Yep. Looks like that went in just fine. So it looks like everything is working. Awesome. Glad we don't have scuff. Thank you for the head pats. You should also give Lycus some amazing head pats. And you should feed Monty fingies. I hear Monty is absolutely famished. Lycus does not feed them enough fingies. You know, it's really a travesty. You know, I can't really do much other than... Oh, no way. Is that new? I don't remember the chomp emote. Oh, I love that. I love that emote, Lycus. Hells yeah. I love that. It's a bit emote. Ah, all right. I understand. Makes sense. Yeah, it's always the problem with bit emotes. It is frustrating sometimes, like how there's like two paths of capitalism gated stuff. All right, so let's destroy the remains because we need to keep our terror down. But the setting of Fallen Skies is a little bit like, it's not like super gritty eldritch horror, but it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit strange, a little bit off in a really fun way. Monty as a blue, that's so fucking cute. Holy shit. Hesitant to make any bit emotes because it feels like many people won't get to use them. Yeah. A little bit to the left, if you will. What, like this? Like, one solace I take is I put all emotes on BTTV. So like, at least within my own channel, all emotes are free to use for absolutely everyone. That's a thing I always want to stick to. Bit emotes, I've kind of been doing like stuff that only I make. So they're kind of scrungled. So they're not what I would say amazing emotes. I would say the ones I commission are much more professional and neat, but sometimes there's like little memes that I like to kind of Drekiify. Yeah, just like that. Let's mourn the dead. Make sure we manage our terror. Ooh, there's something we can harvest down here? A fungal fragment. Study the fungus. We failed to study the fungus, and instead we terrified ourselves. Okay, dude. Okay. I don't think that was the right song link, Phantom. I don't see it in the queue. Well, I hit you with a refund. Usually, like on the line where that has the song itself, on the far edge, there's 3 dots, and it has like a copy song link specifically. Seems to be the right link. I do need to find a way to make it a little bit smarter, because it seems to be there's a couple ways the link can actually look, and I've kind of hard-coded only one way of working. But I keep getting slime videos, and why do I want to eat them? I mean, slime is basically Jello, and Jello is really fun to eat. It's just the goopy. It's just goop. It's all goopy. You just, and then you got it in your stomach. I like to swish. I just like to swish Jello and like just feel it like get shredded between my teeth. It gives like a really weird texture. Run off to bed and lurk. Enjoy the stream. No problem. And you know what, Lycus? Man, I was so busy shouting you out. I got distracted. And that's perfectly fine to raid and run. But at the very minimum, I was going to say, you definitely got to wiggle it out, leave a piss, take a water, probably all at the same time. Don't do all at the same time. You'll make a mess everywhere. But I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening in a rejuvenating heap. No matter what you do, how much of a mess you make, Why you do that too? There's dozens of us! Dozens of us!